UFC Fight Night, Adesanya versus Imavov betting results. Ladies and gentlemen, I was on an absolute roll with predictions up until the main event. I had Hamdi Abdel Wahab by a decision. I had Bogdan Grad by a decision, but I said in my video I would not be surprised if he gets a knockout. Lucas is coming off a knockout loss. Got that as an underdog pick there. Hamdi was a slight favorite. I had Jasmine Jasudavicius by a decision. Terrence McKinney I had by a round 1, round 2 finish. Shamil Gaziev I had by KO in round 1 or round number 2. Muhammad Naimov I had by knockout. So I got that one wrong there, but still got the opponent and the winner correct in that matchup. Yam I did have by a decision as my second underdog pick of the card. Bogdan Grad and Yam. Then I had another underdog, and I also predicted him to win by a decision. He did. Sergey Pavlovich, I had him by second round knockout. They did not want to bang, so the fight goes all the way. Michael Page, I also had him as my fourth underdog of this UFC Fight Night, and I did have him winning by decision over Shara Magomedov. Ladies and gentlemen, we were that close. We were that close to a perfect prediction card, but I had Israel Adesanya win. I had him by decision, 48-47, 49-46, doing good in round number 1, and then he got cracked and knocked out in round number 2 against Nasruddin Imavov. Now, the reason I got to bring all of that up is we did bet on some of these underdogs. I had money on Michael Page. I had money on Vinicius Oliveira. I had money on Bogdan Grad. I did not, however, have money on Yam because I felt I left out a lot of the value early on Yam. When he was like a 2-1 dog, I was like, I just lost so much value. So I didn't end up betting on that one. But I had Israel Adesanya in the parlay. My God. The one prediction I do wrong on this entire card, I had him in the parlay. You can see Christian Rodriguez at the bottom of the screen. Don't mind him. Pay attention to the bets that we made. The parlay, ladies and gentlemen, we had 2 units, which for me is $200. I don't bet a crazy amount. I'm just betting what I have, basically. 2 units, $200 on Israel Adesanya, minus 160. Parlayed with Muhammad Naimov. Muhammad was my most confident pick of the card. I thought Israel Adesanya should be right around the odds that they had him at, maybe even a little bit more. So I parlayed them together for that plus 110 odds, and I lost it. Adesanya ended the card with a bang to my bankroll. Could have been, what is this, a $400 difference? So I could have made like $500, $600 on this card. Instead, I only made $100 and some change there. Still a decent card, still made money, and profit is what we are aiming at. But we got to go through what we did wrong on this card. And that was one of it. Israel Adesanya, his chin, it's been taking a beating. Dricus rocked him. Strickland rocked him. Pereira rocked him. I mean, it's been taking a beating recently, and I should have known. Got that one wrong. Parlay goes down the drain. Then we got another one we got wrong, but it wasn't one I thought was actually going to hit. It's a value bet. Half a unit, $50 on Mayra Bueno Silva by a decision. I did believe there was a good chance that Mayra could get top position on Jasmine and hold her. Use her size advantage to stay on top, use submission attempts and ground and pound, and just stay on top and win a decision. I did not expect her to go out there and finish Jasmine. I thought her way to winning would be to grind out wrestling and grappling and win. But Jasmine was able to do so. I thought that's what was going to happen, but plus 400 for Mayra, I thought was pretty solid. When, Jasmine to do the same, I believe it was minus money. You're getting like minus 110 for Jasmine by decision. So this was a clear value prop on Mayra Bueno Silva by decision. I would probably still bet it again. Hindsight is 2020. Obviously, I wouldn't, but it's a value bet. Then we got quarter unit on Jorginho by decision. I'm a little mad. I didn't just do the fight goes to decision, obviously, because, I would have made money, but I had an inkling. Jorginho's last fight with Tuivasa went to a decision. He played it really, really passive, and Sergey, his last fight, he just lost by a decision. That's kind of the rationale. I was like, this fight could definitely go to a decision, a decent likelihood of amount of times here. And if we're looking at the odds just to go to a decision, I really regret it. We were getting plus 450 at the best, basically. Cloudbet had it a little bit more. But on average, you were getting plus 400. Plus 400. I didn't really think there was a high possibility Sergey would win the decision. I thought if Sergey wins, it's going to be a knockout. If Jorginho wins, it's going to be a decision. Sergey got the decision. So I do regret not doing the fight goes to a decision bet. That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. But, yeah. So only lost 25 bucks. Again, it was a value bet to make. What was I about to make? $225 on that bet. So it was a value bet. Again, value-wise, I would take it again in a heartbeat without knowing hindsight. Without having the hindsight. Then we had, last but not least, 1.4 units on Mike Davis finish. Decision, no action. Minus 140. I thought it was great value. Obviously, we got all of our money back on that bet because, well, there was no finish. The fight went to a decision. But again, I would do this bet again over and over and over again. Mike Davis is the much better grappler, has much higher ability to get an arm triangle. If there wasn't a lot of blood, there could have been a possibility Mike Davis gets that arm triangle choke, gets that weird knee bar thing that that was just nasty, So yeah, I would bet that one again for sure. He just wasn't able to get the finish. For Siam getting a finish did not seem highly likely on my bingo card. And then we go to the things we actually did good on. Again, I gotta show you guys respect and really lay it all out there what I did wrong, but I also gotta show what I did right. And that was prediction wise. Great on this card. Bogdan Grad at plus 110. What were the odds on fight night? I believe they were around the same. Bogdan Grad, yeah, he was plus 110, plus 105, plus 105. So yeah, he was an underdog here, a slight one at that. But I thought, why is he an underdog against Lucas Alexander? So I bet $100 on him, made 110. So a decent little bet there to start up the card. I was very happy about it. Round one, I was getting a little worried because he was losing a little bit of round one, but he came back and dominating with ground and pound. Then we got Vinicius Oliveira. I am a little mad we missed out on a little bit of value because I bet this one a few days ago. The odds before the fight, let's see, plus 200 on some of these. That, mind you, they rose quickly. Let's check. It was plus 130 at 11 a.m. today. And then money just poured in. 8 a.m., which is right around when I was waking up. I wasn't checking any of the odds sites at that point. He was at plus 155. Then before he even fought, he was at plus 175. I missed out on a little bit of value there, but a winning bet is a winning bet. So I'm going to be happy about that nonetheless. So $136 profit on Vinicius winning against Said Nurmagomedov. Another underdog cash. Last but not least, 1 unit on Michael Venom Page. $100 on him to win. I got good value on that one because I'm not really seeing anything better than that. That came on fight day. There's some plus 175s. There's a plus 186 here, but I overall think I got a good line on Michael Venom Page there, considering he dominated 30-27 against Shara Magomedov. But good card. Still profited on this one. Let's see. What was the exact amount we profited? $136. So 1.36 units. Nothing crazy. Nothing to brag about. Decent card nonetheless. Again, if we would have lost $136, I'd still be making this video. So keep me accountable. If you see me predict a card and make a prediction video, and I don't put a betting results video after that, call me out on it. I want to be transparent and give you guys all the results to my betting videos, or through my betting videos on how I actually did. Because if I'm not doing that, you guys might think I'm lying or only posting the times I win. So keep me accountable. Thank you guys for watching. And I forgot to say, if you do want to see all the bets that we are making, the link is in that pinned comment down there and in the description down below. I got a lot of perks to go in there. We got the ranking system. We got the early fight news. We got the bets. And we got the prospect list. So it's a lot of stuff for 30 cents a day. 30 cents a day is crazy value for all of that. So become a member, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.